Life Lesson 25, Genesis 25. Now in Genesis 25, we see Abraham blessing Isaac with all that he had in his earthly possessions, because he knew that the time for his departure from this earth was near. And all the other children which he had, he gave them gifts and sent them to the east, far away from Isaac, to prevent sibling rivalry. And he died at a ripe old age, having lived a long and satisfying life. He breathed his last and joined his ancestors in death. But before he died, he gave gifts to the sons of his concubines and sent them off to a land in the east, away from Isaac. Genesis 25 verse 6. His son Isaac and Ishmael buried him in the cave of Machpelah near Mamre in the field of Ekron, son of Zohar the Hittite. This was the field that Abraham had purchased from the Hittites and where he had buried his wife Sarah. Life lesson: because he decided he was going to buy this field, even though they were saying just bury your dead, he now had an official family plot for the generations to come that would have died and would have need to be buried, so that their history would have remained in one place. Ishmael's descendant in Genesis 25:18 occupied the region from Havilah to Shur, which is east of Egypt in the direction of Ashur. There they lived in an open hostility towards all their relatives. So now we know where the children and the tribe of the Ishmaelites, where they settled in Egypt. Isaac pleaded with the Lord on behalf of his wife because she was unable to have children. The Lord answered Isaac's prayer, and Rebekah became pregnant with twins. Genesis 25:21. The power of a praying husband. In this season, we need husbands who know how to pray and to intercede on behalf of their wife, no matter what they might be facing, because who can pray for you, wife, like your husband? So I pray today that you will find men who knows how to pray. That is what you need. Not men who will pray on you, but men who will pray for you. All right, Jacob replied, but trade me your rights as a firstborn son. We see Esau coming home hungry, and Jacob decided that for me to give you some food, you have to give me your birthright. There are people who cannot genuinely help you without some form of ulterior motive, how they can extort you. Then Jacob gave Esau some bread and lentil stew. Esau ate the meal, then got up and left. He showed contempt for his rights as the firstborn. But Jacob said, first you must swear that your birthright is mine. So Esau swore an oath, thereby selling his rights as the firstborn to his brother Jacob. Persons in the family sometimes act like Jacob. There are some persons in your family, they are like a Jacob, or manifest the spirit of Jacob. They always want to see what they can get. And so you have, as we discussed previously, people who have land issues. There's a Jacob in the family who always want the land, who always want the title, all different things the Jacob spirit does. And so the Jacob spirit always want to be the one in the possession of things concerning the family. But you must not sell your birthright in this season. Many persons have given away their birthright and did not know that Whatever they were vowing away their rights to properties, their rights to even own a property. But I pray this season that your eyes will be open and you will say no deal when the spirit of Jacob come around in this season. I have had the opportunity to talk to so many people who are currently going through land issues. I mean, people have done so much evil to each other because of selfish motive. All they're concerned about is their own tribe, but they don't care about no one else. But I pray this season that every spirit of Jacob that have robbed you of your birthright, God will restore you, because right now Jacob is having no peace for what they would have done to you. But we thank God that in the midst of all he have gone through, like Esau, God still blessed him, even though his birthright was taken. Be blessed in this season. You might have been robbed, you might have been deceived, but the blessing of the Lord is still upon you, and the blessing of the Lord maketh rich and add no sorrow. The Lord is with you. Have a God bless May 25th.